Have for you this morning. And good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us on FCT Brief. As Nigeria gradually approaches the 2027 general elections, the political landscape is already heating up. The ruling All Progressives Congress APC is strengthening its internal structures and fine-tuning strategies ahead of the polls, while a new coalition of opposition figures is making bold moves, formally applying to the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) for recognition as a political party. With less than 2 years to Nigeria's next general elections, political activities are beginning to take center stage. The All Progressives Congress, Nigeria's ruling party, is already holding high-level consultations, reconciliation meetings, and strategic engagements.
Sources within the party say the goal is to present a united front, mobilize grassroots support, and retain power come 2027. Across the political aisle, a new coalition of opposition politicians under the banner of the All Democratic Alliance has submitted an application to INEC seeking official registration as a political party. The coalition leadership emphasized its commitment to credible leadership, youth participation, and economic transformation. As the build-up to 2027 continues, Nigerians can expect more political maneuvers, alignments, and declarations in the months ahead. And to help us align these contexts in proper perspectives, we have joining us in the studio the APC National Vice Chairman, Northeast, Dr. Mustafa Salihu. It's good to have you in our studio this morning.
Nice to have you here.
Dr. Salihu. Well, there's a wave of defection into the APC lately, but there's also concerns that, we're beginning to see cracks within the party, especially with the jostling for positions ahead of 2027. How is the APC handling this to ensure that these internal cracks do not deepen?
Thank you very much. I want to start by saying that, power is never a self a la carte. That people always jostle for power wherever power is situated. And political parties are just like federations. Everybody will come and try to get what he thinks he deserves. And in the process, there will be certain disagreements. But the party like APC, which is the largest party and the smartest party in black and white Africa, we have mechanisms for taking care of this possible jostling with regards to positions and what have you. Because the main tenet here is for you to be fair. Once you are fair, people will see through it and see that, okay, if I did not get this, I'll get other thing. Because the party itself is like a slaughterhouse. Everybody is coming for different things. Somebody is coming for gomo, that person is coming for liver, that person is coming for meat. So everybody is coming for one thing or the other. And because there are a lot on the table, and with the leadership we have now, the New Hope agenda and also which align with the party manifesto, we are enlarging the pie. So instead of us to begin to fight on very highly scarce resources and positions, we are enlarging the pie. If you are not going to get position, you go into businesses. There are a lot of startups, support and what have you. So I want to believe the pie is being enlarged enough, and these jostlings will die down gradually because people will be getting what they deserve politically. Okay,
I took note of one particular thing you said, that the largest party in Africa, and I remember also the PDP.
Not only the largest, also the smartest.
The smartest, okay, like according to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I also remember that sometime in the past, the PDP claimed to be the largest party.
Not smart.
Okay, the largest party in Africa. But over time, we can see what is of the PDP. And I'm saying this to ask you that, is it not spark of overconfidence? Just hold on, overconfidence that your party is the largest, the smartest, and you have this gale of defections into your party. How do you intend, because people have predicted an implosion in the PDP, in the APC, and especially because ADA is emerging. They've talked about an implosion. So how is your party reacting to this possible implosion and the emergence of the ADA?
I want to respond to this using historical analysis. You remember the way APC was formed. Various political parties came together And aside that, a chunk of the ruling party moved and formed the APC. I think there were 5 strong governors, including governors of Rivers, with all the resources, governors of Kano, Adamawa, and other states that moved into APC, to form APC. Aswaju, with the entire Southwest Bloc, came. Buhari came with the Northern Bloc, who at that time were saying he was guaranteed 12 million votes. That every time he contested, whether with whatever party he contested with, he comes with 11, 12 million votes. Because these are people that follows him with religious tenacity across the northern parts and other parts of the country. That was the merger that took over and wrestled power out of the hands of PDP. And look at the conditions that were present at that time. Greater percentage of the Northeast was a caliphate, including my village. Yes. Boko Haram flags were hosted. They are there, they establish their defense, they establish their government. Not the situation of hit and run that is present now. A lot of issues of actions, bad actions, and bad decisions, and also omissions were prevalent. And certain group, as strong as the one I counted, were in one side. But as it is now, sir, there is no balance of terror if you look at the coalition. There's no, all these people you are talking about, none of them is a political party in the first place. So, as such, there's no structure on ground.
PDP?
PDP is a political party, but it's not in the coalition. It's one opposition on one side. We are talking about coalition now. Before we come back to PDP. Coalition now, none of them is a political party. They are all individuals. And these individuals were all with us before, some of them. And if you look at the coalition now, you know this is not a policy-seeking coalition because there are people of radically different ideologies.
So it's a distraction. It's
not just a distraction, but it's a power-seeking coalition. And Nigerians are seeing through it. If me and you, we have, for example, now we are all communists. We have communist idea, we are all Marxists. Then we are coming together to advance socialist system of welfareism state or what have you. People will say, okay, these people can work together. But this coalition I'm seeing, because they have radically divergent ideas.
Even in APC, do they have an ideology?
Yes, we have an ideology. We are progressives. We are progressive. That's why you see whenever conflict comes, we sit on the table, and if some people came in, not as progressive, but because we have leadership, and defined leadership in the presence of the president, Aswaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You can see that he steps in virtually in all conflicts. He calls you to the table and he sits with you. But these people, there is no established chain of command. As it is now, you can see there's already crisis. Babachir, David Lawal, the former SGF, has come out and said that there's no need for new party. That new party will not work. That they have to get a party with a structure to build on.
All right. One major rumor shaking things up is the talk of about possibly dropping the Vice President Shatima from the 2027 ticket. That's a big deal, yet the APC has remained silent about this. Why is the party avoiding this conversation?
No, because the conversation is not yet on the table.
Why so?
I feel like beginning to discuss. Now it's time for governance. We have a lot of things. We are not yet there.
But we've seen open endorsement for the president himself. Why isn't that also shared on the vice president? Are they considering another choice?
I don't think so, because I want to believe the possibility of thinking of another choice or not is above my pay grade. It's not something that I would know right now. But if I want to analyze this using what I see, I think basically even the God we worship likes being appreciated. Once he gives you something, he wants you to appreciate it. What he gave you, then you ask for more. Mm-hmm. So as a party, we think Aswaju is making us proud. He has done couple of things that we think is good, policy-wise, security-wise, and and economic-wise. So, like bold steps he took from day one, removing the subsidy, local government autonomy, all these things. So we feel, okay, this man has given us so much.
You should appreciate it.
Let's appreciate him and ask for more.
Okay, let me quickly...
That's what we did.